So tell me, is you ready, baby? Tell me, is you ready, baby?
Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back to the Be Like D channel. It's your girl D coming back with another review of House of Villains season 2 episodes 9 and 10. And oh my gosh, okay, these episodes was good. They was funny. They had me sad. I'm like, oh no. But it got good, okay? And I was like, dang, it's already episode 10? But anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. So episode 9, we opened up where we left off, where they had to line themselves up from most villainous to least villainous, and Teresa ass ended up at the end. So then he said there's gonna be a double elimination, and of course it's whoever was voted least villainous, because it's a show about being a villain. If you least villainous, you need to go. So they was like, so Mother Teresa, what they was calling her, Saint Teresa, whatever they was calling her as, has to go. And of course, she and her confession talking about, I'm happy that I left being called least villainous, because you know what, I'll take that title because I'm really not a villain. I'm like, oh my gosh, of course she would take it like that. Of course, that's how she would take it. Sure, Teresa, you're not a villain, okay? So then, everybody's just like shocked, like, oh my gosh, okay, she is gone. They done eliminated Teresa's ass, and then of course, Nicole, of course, Tiffany is like, Jesse, that was supposed to be your ass. I told you to go over there. You least feeling this. And of course, Candy like, everybody looking like, dang. And here go Wes. All right, guys, like, buck up. I mean, let's look at it like this: 2 people are at the house. Now it's us. More money for us, like more chance for us to get to the money, basically. And everybody looked at him like, okay, he right. I said, oh my gosh. But they was making a joke out of it. It was so funny. And then we have Candy and her confessional talking about West. I think he cruising through this game, and all he showed was that he is a what she say? A weak ass bitch, something like that. He called him a bitch. They can't be trusted. I said, okay, we're on the same page. Okay, you can't trust West Ass. He is trying to play everybody in this damn house, and he has played everybody in this damn house. Okay. So then we have Candy end up telling Safari about the little note thing, but she kind of didn't give all the details. But like, Wes got this note that gives immunity, and I seen it, and then Safari looking like, I don't know, I don't believe this. But then I also feel like, if this my boy Wes, then why wouldn't he tell me that? And then Candy was like, in her confessional, that she felt like she should tell Wes instead of Jesse, because Wes and West Safari and West are close, so she wanna break up that relationship by telling Safari, like, cause she pretty much banking on Safari being like, this nigga ain't tell me nothing. So then, that's what she said in her confession. I'm like, okay, everybody really trying to throw out a little angle. I'm like, okay, I'm feeling this, okay. So then I forgot to say, when that night when they all was shocked about Teresa's ass, West and Candy was talking. They pretty much said they're gonna be in on it together. Okay, they're like, we gotta get Safari out, because Safari is a competitor in West, and then of course Jesse listening. So then they made their handshake that they in on it together. So then they're like, yeah, we gotta win the challenge tomorrow. Candy is telling Safari about the note, and the immunity or whatever. And Safari is like, I can't tell if Candy trying to play me, or is the person that told Candy just trying to play her. I was like, pretty much both. Both. She trying to play you right now to get you to fall into her trap, and then she fell into a trap herself. He's telling Jesse that how they done, because it's the curse to switch rooms. He's like, oh, okay, yeah, I knew I liked you. As soon as Wes walk off, he look into the camera. I don't. I said, oh my gosh, everybody is really getting backstabby. they headed out to the challenge, and then we have Safari, New York, and Larsa in one car, and then we had Candy, Wes, and Jesse in the other car. Is that everybody? Yeah. And then Safari ends up telling New York and Larsa that, have Candy said anything to you? Have Candy said anything to you? And they's like, what? No. What you talking about? Should she be saying something? What's going on? He's talking about, yeah, somebody got something. But, I don't want to say nothing. I'm trying to just sit back and observe. Yeah, see what the situation is gonna be like. And then they're like, oh no, not another knock blocker. So then, he also says that he don't know if it's true or if the person that told Candy is playing Candy. So then we have Larsa in her confession talking about she ain't trying to hear none of this. They're talking about she only trusts West in this game. West. Okay, I'm just gonna listen to whatever he say at this point. Okay, I said, damn, Larsa. You took Victoria's spot real quick. They ended up going to the challenge. The challenge is basically called F bombs. Yeah, F bombs. And they pretty much have to throw, I forgot, like 80 something bombs. I forgot, however many. Really don't matter. They had to throw some bombs over like a little fence thing. And then it was like a fake sound effect, flash effect to make it look like they made explosions. And they really had to sling it over. And I was like, oh, hell no. I already knew New York wasn't going to win. At the beginning of the challenge, we have Joel explaining how the challenge is going to go. And then he also says that whoever wins the game wins the supervillain, but it's also the final supervillain. What is it, final supervillain? Whatever. And anyways, there is no more redemption challenge. So the person that wins as supervillain is going to put 2 people on the hit list, and they pretty much just like, you gonna vote you out. Pretty much that's it. 2 people on the hit list, no redemption challenge. So then everybody like, what? They was like, he like, yeah. And there's no more immunity, no more nothing. Why Candy look right at West? I bust out laughing because you was so obvious, Candy. Standing right next to him, look right at his ass. No more immunity for your ass, huh? So then Joe saying, yeah, no more free rides, no free rides to the final. Pretty much you're gonna have to compete. Wes looking like, fuck. And then he in his confession like, dang, this really changes my strategy. I gotta change completely because I got this game wired. I got my hands on everything, but now I gotta just straight up win at this point, okay? I was like, damn, that was a good curveball, okay? Good curveball because it put West ass in the game, okay? Because he has been sitting back playing, oh, let me get you yeah, let's do this, make a deal. Yeah, let's make a deal, looking ass, okay? So that was a good gag right there, okay? I was like, ah. Jesse actually won. I think it was like a tie because you gotta throw the bombs over. Once you throw all of your bombs over, then there's some red bombs. So then you put the red bombs on. Of course, you know how you try to knock somebody else out by putting more stuff on them because you gotta complete all of them to win the game. So then, Jesse actually thought that everybody was gonna be trying to put some on his, but they actually started putting some, I think, on Wes's. And anyway, Jesse win the damn game. He all like, oh, all that shit. Okay, so he's ecstatic that he didn't won the game. Okay, so we get back to the house and Jesse is talking to New York and he pretty much trying to tell New York his plan. Oh my gosh, Jesse was getting on my damn nerves, okay? All of a sudden, Jesse want to be a game player, okay? The whole time you been coasting, following West like some little puppy. And now you want to like, oh yes, I don't trust West in this game. Okay, so now he want to strategize with New York, talking about, so if I don't put you up, and then what about if I put myself up, and then I ensure that you're gonna give me a vote, and I get the house's votes to get the other person out. And then he like, do you know who I'm gonna put up? And she's like, who? She naming everybody but West. West was the last person. And she's like, oh, West. Oh, okay. And her confession, she's like, he think he can win against West? This thin lip motherfucker. I said, oh my gosh. Not her going in on his ass. Okay. You think you can go up against Wes? Me and Wes got an alliance, okay? Because we know each other from another show. And we work it together, okay? We see each other, okay? So then, Jesse's like, yeah, but don't tell nobody. No. He's talking about, I'm trying to entrust New York with this secret because he don't want to make no enemies. Pretty much, he feels like if he puts himself up on the hit list, everybody would be likely to vote for him because they see that he's being gracious, I guess. I was like, what, Jesse? This sounds stupid. Stupid. Okay, New York like, oh, okay. But why later on, Jesse is talking to Wes. And Wes pretty much trying to make sure we good, right? You know? I can sleep well, right? I'm not worried about nothing. Wes was really trying to talk to him like, we good, huh? All right? Yeah, look at my eyes. All right? Say it. And Jesse just like, yeah, I was thinking, yeah, we're good. Mm-hmm. And then after they had that whole, yeah, we good conversation, then they sit down with New York. And New York's like, y'all good? You sure about that, Jesse? Oh, maybe I shouldn't say nothing. I said, oh my goodness, New York. You really just blasted that boy like that. In front of Wes. What's like, Are we good? I thought we were good. So then, as soon as that happens, then Kid come Candy walking out, and then that kind of interrupted the whole conversation. And then Candy like, yeah, I need to talk to Jesse as well. I'm like, oh my gosh, no, we need to get to the bottom of this mess. But then in Jesse's confessional, he was like, at this point, I feel like, why is New York even here? I feel like she's just here to create as much chaos as possible. I said, yes. She's here to create as much chaos as possible. Yes, thank you. Because what y'all gonna do without her, okay? So then Candy ends up talking to Jesse and letting Jesse know about the whole immunity thing that we're supposed to have. But Jesse kind of don't believe it, and he like, I can't believe Candy didn't tell me this off from the get-go, all this and that. So then Safari end up showing up, and then we see Wes over there in the alley listening, trying to see what they got going on. They are like, oh yeah, we heard about that immunity thing, and this and that. They all talking shit. And Wes just like, But Wes be talking so tough. That shit is funny, but it all keep me like, boy. Because he out talking about when they crown these people super villain, they might as well give me an imaginary crown because I'm gonna be helping them make this decision. I said, damn. He making y'all look like fools. Oh my gosh, he playing the game better than Johnny Banana played it, honestly, because he got y'all all low key having his back. Oh, he done got y'all so good. Okay, it's really a mess. So then he laughing about it, and she like, then he like, okay, I see Jesse plotting against me. I kind of saw it coming anyway, because he had that feeling about his ass. Okay, well, they about to go to the ceremony, and why the hell Wes come up real quick out of nowhere in the in the closet on Jesse? Talk about, okay, come on, real quick, let's make a deal. Like, okay, if I get put up, if you know how the game works at the end is that whoever gets picked, the supervillain last, gets to pick the person that's gonna be in the finals with them. So he's like, if I win, I'm gonna choose you, okay? He like, on your daughter, yeah, on my daughter, and they shake hands. He's like, likewise, okay? I said, oh, last minute deal, damn. So they pretty much was telling him to put up Candy in New York because Candy gonna go home against New York because they're pretty much saying just put up pawn against Candy and Candy gonna go home because they feel like Candy is the strongest player in the game because everybody that went home is going to vote for Candy to win at the end because, pretty much at the end of the game, everybody comes back and votes for the final winner. So I was like, damn, that's true. But not Candy, no. No, okay. And then we also had the scene where Wes was trying to save his ass again, where he was talking to Wes and he was talking to Jesse and Safari about his little note, but he still was lying. That shit was so funny. He was still lying to ass. He's like, when Bobby came to the house, okay, like it was like they showed on the thing day 10 when Bobby came to the house when he laughing and joking and shit. He's like, he gave me this. He was interviewing people and talking to people about like another thing, and then they kept showing like no footage of all the lies that he was telling. And then he gave me this, and it's like, where he give it to you in the kitchen? He was so quick, lying his ass off. Oh my goodness! And Wes do not give a fuck because the whole time in his confessionals, he always be looking at all of them like, y'all some idiots. Just come on. He's like, this is the game. He keeps telling all of them, this is the game. Okay, this is the game. It really is sad. Okay, as the more I think about it, oh my gosh, Wes is playing the fuck out of all of them. Okay, and looking at all of them like they stupid. He don't care about none of their emotions, their problems. He just be looking at them when they crying like, So then, like I said, he lied. Talking about Bobby gave him the little thing, and that it's pretty much that he gets immunity if anybody try to put him up on the hit list. And he told me to use this against my biggest threat. And then he said, I lied by omission because it was a secret I had to keep. And I was like, but ain't nobody questioning the fact that you shouldn't need to tell anybody about the immunity, because why did you tell Candy about the immunity? Because if she would have put you up, you would have just been immune. You was going to tell her so she wouldn't put you up, so she wouldn't waste it. What? Girl. How are they not understanding that he sounds stupid saying it? Like, duh. But he really selling it to them. Okay, they all like, but they all side-eyeing his ass. Okay, I give him all that. They all side-eyeing the shit out of Wes, even though he playing his ass. Like, y'all waited too late in the game to be side-eyeing him. Okay. So then, like I said, they get to the picking of the hit list or whatever. So then, of course, he picks New York and Candy, and New York going off on him low key, like, yeah, I know I should have been coming after your ass, all this and that shit, right? So then we had Candy going at him talking about, if I win this game, I promise you, I'm gonna make sure you do not win. You ain't gonna win this show. You not gonna win, okay? I was like, okay, Candy, but oh my gosh, you in danger, girl, okay? I'm so hurt, okay? You need Candy on this game. She's so hilarious. And they did, and then Jesse did agree that Candy is a threat because everybody loves her. I'm like, as they do, But anyway, good episode. Everybody's trying to play the game now, and it's getting very entertaining. Okay, so episode 10. Ooh, episode 10 was so good. Okay. Okay, so we opened up the episode where we left off where, Candy and them all mad. They got picked for the hit list. And they, cursing out Jesse's ass. So then, of course, Joe said, but we'll be, after we come back, we'll find out who's being voted off, right? So then he said, and that'll be in 1 hour. So I was like, damn. Or was it 2 hours? It was close. Okay. So then, they was New York and Ken was like, I ain't begging. I said, oh, both of y'all not gonna beg, and they really didn't. Well, they really didn't. Okay, because they just sat around talking. They said, I'm finna go pack my shit. Both of them started packing their shit. I said, okay. But y'all know y'all supposed to be begging, right? It's the game. You gotta try to stay. But anyway. But it kind of like they really didn't have no way to convince nobody because everybody is on West Side, obviously. Okay, Safari, they sit there, lie in your face, say, yeah, I'm gonna vote for you. You don't, okay? Just like how Candy ended up on this hit list. Jesse told them that they was in it together, And then he done put her ass up on the hit list. Okay, so and Candy was like, I mean, damn, like I'm so close to winning this game. I don't want to lose. I mean, maybe I can come up with like, a sob story. I was like, that is not gonna work. But you tried, girl. You tried. She was down there crying. It's just I don't want to go right now. I'm doing this for my family, and my mom. She working at fucking Walmart right now, a part-time fucking job. Everybody just like, oh. Larson's talking about, when looking at Candy, I just hearing her story, it makes me really think that, it's not just a game, it's people's lives. I said, oh, is it getting you? No. So then New York just looking at I was like, you try, girl, you try, okay. Everybody sat around and listened though. So then they go down to vote, and of course they say their speeches. New York saying, they also, of course, Larsa told New York that she was good. And then, of course, as soon as Candy left the room, everybody was like, we voted Candy out. Yeah, we voted Candy out. I said, oh, Candy. Oh, my girl. Okay, I like New York still, but my girl. They say their last words. Everybody gets to vote, and they all vote for Candy. I said, oh, Candy. Oh. But they all was like, well, sorry, I gotta do it, girl. But, And then, of course, New York was like, unanimously, everybody voted for New York to stay in the house and for Candy Muse, to leave. So then, there's like, your last words, Candy. And then Candy was like, my last words is actually not for the house. I want to speak to the audience. And I want to speak to the people in the house. Not the people in the house. Okay? That, thank you for letting me be the baddest villain around this motherfucker, basically. And, I came here doing my thing, all this and that, pretty much. And she was like, this house is going to be boring without me. I was like, you know what? It is, girl, okay? And then, she went out the thing. I said, Candy. And then at one point, it was a scene. They cut it up weird, though. It was a scene before they came back from damn deliberations. That Jesse was over there fucking crying. I was just like, what you crying for? All of a sudden, you feel bad for putting Candy up after you was trying to, you said you had her back. Okay, whatever. And then, Candy ended up leaving like if y'all and go out the thing. Eliminations. And then Wes was like, alright, y'all, again, he gotta give his cut it out, y'all. We buck up, we good, we still here. We playing a villainous game. We villains. Don't worry about it. I know it hurt. Don't worry about it. We villains. Pretty much. He kept saying, we villains. It's villains. It's the game. Stop all that shit. When Candy was giving her speech, not her speech, but Candy was talking about her mom working in Walmart, and New York was in her confessional talking about, she said, attention Walmart customers, and they magnify her voice like she was over an announcement. Attention Walmart customers, I don't give a fuck. I said, damn. Oh my goodness, it was too funny. But I just really wish New York was more on Candy's side. But the shit was funny. So now we're at the final battle royale, and it's pretty much a butter statue of Joel. They have to hold their hand touching the butter until everybody falls off. I said, what? And then he said it was going to continue to be any more enhancements or intensities as it goes on. So they all put their hand touching the butter. And I already knew New York was going to lose. I said, oh, she is not finna last. Okay. I was surprised she lasted, I think, 10 minutes? And that was mostly because a bee came at her. And it was about to land on her hand. She was like, shit. And she was just like, I'm going to wash my hands. Okay. I'm going to go wash my hands. And then her ass was upstairs drinking. Talking about, ooh. I was like, girl, you just know you safe. Okay. But anyway, so then everybody started falling off. especially because the butter is melting as they're standing there touching it. The first elevation was distraction, so everybody came out. Everybody, from the cast that went home, and he was like, "Oh, why they shading their own show in the confessional? Oh wow, y'all brought the people from the beginning of the season. That's original." I said, "Damn, how they gonna shade their people in front of their face?" So then I was like, just for that, they might switch it up on your ass, okay? So then everybody come out, they supposed to distract them, yell at them, talk to them, get them to not, get to take their hand off the damn thing. So then they eating and shit, talking, y'all want to come eat? Rich over there talking about $200,000, $200,000. So then everybody started falling off. The elevation was to stand with one hand. Your hand still touching the thing, but one leg up. So you had to pretty much stand on one leg. And now you couldn't lean, your leg couldn't lean on a thing or nothing. You had to be standing on one leg. So Larsa over there cheating, okay? Her leg was leaning on that damn thing. She's like, no, it's not touching. And here go Victoria, yes it is. That cheating ass bitch. I said, oh my goodness, Victoria came back extra upset. But it was, I did feel bad for her when she left though. I did. She got me. I was like, okay, she heard. Ooh. But and she still was her. She had her sunglasses on. She sounded like she wanted to cry and stuff. She sounded like she had to be there. Okay, she didn't want to come back. I don't want to see none of these people. Okay, they're lying liars. They said they were going to support me and they did it. And then she ended up arguing with Larsa again. And then she's like, what she said? I'm sorry I couldn't hear. I thought I was beneath you. They had some good comebacks, okay? I can't say everything, but they had a lot of funny ass quips in this damn episode, okay? So then Larsa went out, then Safari went out. He's like, man, hell no, my leg hurting. I'm getting a twinge right here. My shoulder, the arms was hurting from holding it. I said, yeah. Then I was like, this is the worst challenge, but I guess it was kind of like, it made everything sort of a fair fight because, of course, Wes wasn't flinching, though. He talking about Safari was shaking and stuff. Wes wasn't flinching at all. He was just chilling. Yeah. He's like, y'all know this going to take some hours, right? I said, damn. And then the only thing they got him is the different elevations of lifting the leg, and then he wasn't even shaking doing that. Then they made them put their foot on it. So then after that, once they made them put their foot, it was just Jesse and Wes, and of course Wes just trying to convince Jesse to go ahead and quit. Like, just go let me win. I haven't won any of them. No, let me win. I thought he almost had him. He's like, come on, you good. We already made our deal. You good. And then he's like, I promise you, you good. But everybody was like, Jesse, don't do it. Jesse, don't give it to him. I said, damn. I was surprised. I thought everybody was going to be like back in West. But everybody was like, nah, nigga, fight for your money. Okay? Don't let West manipulate you in this moment right now, okay? This is about you. Fight for your spot. Okay, so Jesse was looking at him like, no, you drop out, okay? So I was surprised Wes pulled out, but when he pulled out, I felt like he was faking. I don't know, it gave faking to me, but he said that he didn't have good footing because after he moved his foot, his his foot was touching against the little gray thing weird or whatever, so he wouldn't have lasted. So I was like, oh, okay. Well, I guess he could tell when he gonna slip. But he looked steady as hell, okay? Of course, just like, yes, I won. All that stuff, doing his little pick stuff. Oh, that stuff is so annoying. So then, he gets to pick somebody, and I think they gave him time to pick somebody. I feel like you didn't get time last time, but I guess you do. You get time to pick somebody, and then pick the two people that's gonna be, up for elimination, and you pretty much pick the person that's gonna be in the finals with you. So then after all of that, everybody get to just stay and hang out. The people come back, they coming back to the house to spend the night with y'all before y'all pick the winner. And I was like, hold on, we got 11 people, but what was it, 11 people? Yeah, 11 people with 10 beds. So Anyway, so they're gonna be in the house, and of course, the West go up to go ahead and apologize to Victoria, try to make that right. He getting on his knees. I'm sorry. I know I should have communicated with you. She's like, yeah, you should have had my fucking back because you knew I would have had your back. And then he go ahead and went ahead and accepted the apology. But Larsa was not feeling that. Okay, when she saw that, she got up so fast and went over to Jesse. You shouldn't have his back because you know what he just said over there, that if he won, he would have picked me. I said, oh, she lying. I said, okay, I see you, Larsa. You tried to get in there. Okay, you tried. You really did. Even though West just flat out said that I would have stuck to my word. If I would have won, I would have stuck to my word. And we made a deal that on our kid, on my daughter, that I would have picked him to come with me to the finals. And then I also want to go back to, he also said on his daughter that note was true. I said, West, okay, you playing a dangerous game right there, okay? On your daughter, that is true. Oh, let's not do that, okay? That's gonna come bite you in the ass. So then, anyway, so as they all trying to chat up Jesse after the whole battle, he done won. Everybody want trying to get him on. He's like, "We good, right? We good. It's over. We good." And then he goes Safari in his confession, talking about, I see Wes over there chatting up, trying to manipulate with Jesse. It's pretty much trying to get his reassurance. We're good, brother. Oh, we're good, brother. Oh my gosh, it was so funny. Not Safari eating his ass up like that, okay? Because he pretty much was doing that. We good, right? But of course, West looking like, I don't know, I don't trust him, okay? But we made a deal. Okay, so everybody pretty much trying to pick their rooms. And they trying to put New York, they tried to put Rich in there with New York. And New York was like, oh, hell no. Okay, I don't want nobody in my room. So then Rich was in there. And he was like, well, it's going to be either me or Safari. And then she was like, so which one? She's like, I don't want either one of y'all in my room. She's like, then where we supposed to sleep? She's talking about on the floor like the dogs y'all are. And he goes, Safari, that's not nice, New York. You ain't gonna give a fuck, okay? She's still doing her hair like the dogs y'all. And of course, he took his ass on into West's room. I said, oh my goodness, she done kicked him out. She got her own room, okay? After she got her own room, it was no more takes his back seats, okay? So then Victoria's ass, she was like, y'all can fight over beds. I'm bringing my bed in. She got them coming. Oh yeah, come right over here. Move that bench. And put the little tent. Oh, that's so cute. I was like, she was good on that one. Okay, she was like, girl, I ain't finna worry about y'all. I'm finna be over here while y'all up there and fighting. I don't even like y'all anyway. But she said, I don't want y'all energy around me. You fake ass people. So then we in the room with Jesse, West, and Safari. And Jesse pretty much trying to give West the option of like, what if you got put up as a pawn and we got like New York out? It's doing stuff like that. And West's like, no, we're not doing it. No, I'm not doing that. I don't want to compete. No, I don't want to. I shouldn't have to. At this point in the game, I shouldn't have to. No. And I was like, West, he kind of telling the truth because really, they arguing with him like why he don't want to compete. They're like, well, y'all have to go in there and compete. And he's like, well, I shouldn't have to. No, I shouldn't have to. No. I get both sides because he should have to compete because everybody had to. But then he also played this game to where he didn't have to. He played it to where he didn't have to when y'all had to. So he like, no, I shouldn't have to. At this point, I done got this far without doing it. I'm not doing nothing. Okay, you should have my back and we should be good. But and he really was arguing that point like, no. And then he said, then you swore on your daughter. Come on now, you swore on your daughter that you was gonna have my back. Now I'm not. Don't put me in no scenario like that. He's like, you don't think you can win against New York or Larsa? And he's like, no, because the games are pretty much a wild card. You don't know what we're gonna get. It's gonna be some stupid game. You don't know. I'm like, yeah, that is good point. Okay, good point. You don't know what it's gonna be. And you don't know what the hell the outcome gonna be, who's helping, who's influencing the game or not. Okay. But they really was like, he pretty much trying to take a free ride in this game, and he don't want to get his hands dirty, pretty much. And I can understand that too, because everybody had to get in the field. Okay, everybody had to get on that hit list. They had to get their redemption challenge and all of that stuff. Okay, he been just coasting, whispering in the ears and shit. Okay, so they was really trying to get your ass whisked. Okay, then we get to the elimination. Well, not elimination. The picks. Whatever. So he go ahead and tell New York her ass getting up there. Okay, New York just like, bitch. So then we get it was New York and then Larsa, of course. And then Larsa said, well, I hope this works out for you in the game, because I don't feel like you really that close to that many people. I was like, got a point, girl. But are you? So then he says this other person said that he doesn't want to compete in the game. And Wes just automatically walks up there and was like, looks like I want to compete now, bitch. I said, oh. Oh my goodness. Hilarious. Looks like I want to compete now, bitch. He said it like that. And then everybody was like, oh my goodness, okay. He said, I'm tired of carrying you in this game. I'm tired of being the puppet master to your bitch ass. I said, oh, Wes getting hard. Oh my goodness. They really sat there and went at it, and it was hilarious. Okay, if you ain't watched nothing, watch that part. When Jesse was going at him for a minute, it felt like acting, but I was here for it. I was here for it. He was calling Westside saying, nah, you don't want to compete in this game. I've been helping you get to the top. Okay, pretty much. It's true. They both were saying truths. Okay. And you puppet master, and then you also did help him with his game too, because you were just like, okay, yeah, I'll go with that one. That one cool for me. But you did get played too, so it was kind of like, okay, y'all both right. He's like, but nah, at this point it's time to fight for your spot, and you don't want to fight, and I ain't get down with that, pretty much. So then he's like, when West time I'm tired of playing puppet master to your bitch ass. And then he go, Victoria, will you play puppet master with me? Kitty, yes. I was like, oh, I love Candy. Yes. Quickly, okay? And then start going back to everything else. Oh my goodness. This episode was the funniest shit, okay? They yelling at each other. You don't want to compete. Wes saying, no, I pretty much got you here. I'll swarm my daughter. I'm mad because you brought my daughter into this game now. And he's like, no, actually, you brought your daughter into this game. And then they show the clip back. Wes the one lied, said that on his daughter, that this was true, yada, yada, yada. I said, oop, yep. And then later on, that's when Jesse was like, swear on your daughter. And then they shook hands. Okay. So I was like, ooh, Wes, ooh, he got you there. But he's like, I'm talking. I said, you ain't answer. You just said, I'm talking now. And then he kept going on his little, no, your bitch ass. I pretty much that. And then, they was going at it. It was pretty good. Okay. It was pretty good. It was hilarious. And, it pretty much, the next time we're going to find out what the hell going on. And oh yeah, then he was like, and congratulations to Safari for making it to the finale. Safari said, oh shoot, I forgot I was here. I said, that was hilarious too. Okay, I forgot I was here. There was so much going on. Oh my goodness. And then Wes also hit his ass with, you're a fan of mine. He said, I promise you on my daughter that I will still give you an autograph. I said, oh. It was good too. That was good. And Jesse was like, that was kind of, you got me. And you're kind of like, Because, you know, she on West Side, like, get him, West, yeah. But the episode pretty much ended with them in their confessionals, and Larsa saying that she don't trust Wes in this game, especially how he was whining and begging and pleading to get to win the game at the other time, but then he really don't want to compete. Everybody's saying, everybody's saying the same thing. Wes coasting through this game now. They finally see it, okay? So then Jesse saying in his confessional that Wes is upset that he beat him. Oh, and then he was saying all that big shit too. He was like, and I beat you. He said, yeah, I wanted you in that spot. I put you there. Even though you walked up there, I put you there. Okay? I said, oh. He said, I put you there because he said Wes saying, well, he know he gonna win, no offense to New York and Larsa. And that he know he gonna win and then he gonna beat Jesse. Then Jesse's like, no, I already beat you today and I'm gonna beat you again. I said, damn. Oh. So anyway, so then in his confessional at the end, Jesse saying that he mad that I beat him today and that he thought he was playing with me, and then I cut it off. I said, oh, that is true. He mad that you was like, nah, no more. No more. This was good, okay? This episode was so good. So hilarious, y'all. Alright, y'all, that's the end of episodes, and that's the end of my review for House of Villains Season 2, Episodes 9 and 10. Drop down in the comments, let me know what y'all thought about the episodes. They were so good to me, okay? I laughed the whole time. I was like, it was good, okay? I was like, this is very entertaining. I'm laughing, okay? Let me know what y'all think. Drop down in the comments, let me know what y'all think. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the belikedee channel, okay?